Good evening and welcome to the Sky Zone HD Game of the Week. We are here at Starmount High School tonight as Ashe County has traveled off the mountain to Starmount High School. It is senior night here at Starmount. Along with me, as always, is Mark Hudler. And Mark, it's a final regular season game of the year.
Yeah, it's a big game again for the last 2 years in a row or whatever. Of course, got a chance to come out of here with at least a share for a conference championship. And, if we get a little help maybe in Sparta tonight, we could come out of here with conference champs. But we're going to have our hands full. We got a tough Starmount team here to play.
Huskies coming tonight 6-4 overall, 5-1 in the conference. Rams coming tonight 5-5 overall, 2-4 in the conference. And Ashe comes in tonight, like Mark said, trying to get that at least a share of the Mountain Valley 2A conference. So, Mark, our Ashe County Ford keys to the game is first is play with a purpose and play a complete game.
Yeah, and we said it last week, sort of towards the end of the West Wilkes games. This Ashe team historically does not play well here. A lot of that's got to do with because Starmount's usually got a pretty daggone good football team. But, yeah, like you say, they got to come out here and just play with a purpose, and they've got a reason to play, And you're looking at playoff seedings, too. You don't want to slip down in your playoff seedings so you can get you a home game at least the first round. And it's just a big game, and they need to be ready to roll.
Our second Ashe County Ford keys to the game is they have to tackle better. We've been in position. We've made contact in the backfield. We just can't bring guys down.
Can't get them on the ground, as they say. We're like you say, we're there. We just can't get them on the ground. And in the last 2 to 3 ball games, it's really showed up. They've not played as well defensively as we did in the early conference season.
And our final Ashe County Ford key of the game, the offense has to stay hot. Well, the Huskies have put up huge numbers the last 2 weeks, and they need to put up those numbers again tonight.
Absolutely. Got to score. I mean, and yeah, that's, they like you say, I mean, I guess it's just an understatement. They got to put some points on the board because watching this crowd on film, they're capable of putting some points on the board also. So, got to put a lot of points on the board. And the big thing is finish the game. Play all 4 quarters.
Our Dr. Pepper player to watch for Ashe County is Dawson Cox. Last week, Dawson Cox threw for over 400 yards and 6 touchdowns. And I think, Mark, we've really seen him come to his own the last few weeks.
Oh, yeah, I think I did look. I probably got it printed off, but it's too cold to go try to get him right now. He's, of course, in the big thing with the Huskies, I guess, last several years, a little bit of a quarterback tradition. They want to get to that 3,000-yard mark, and he's not very far from it. But I'm sure Dawson, the big thing he wants to do is get a win down here tonight. But, yeah, he's had a tremendous year, and we definitely need him to play good tonight.
And for the Rams, there's Dr. Pepper player to watch is J. Maxwam. He is their guy, Mark, as you like to say. He does a little bit of everything for them.
Yeah, I looked at it. I mean, they got him listed at receiver, cornerbacks, and all sorts of position. But they try to get him the ball in many different ways, and he's got a lot of speed, and we're going to have our hands full with him.
The Huskies have won the toss, and they will elect to receive as always. Chilly night here off the mountain. Mark, you think you come off the mountain, you're going to come into a little bit warmer situation, but it's not much different.
I don't think there's much difference. The good thing is the wind is calm. So, I do like, when we've talked about this before, when we've ended up outside, I like being outside, but older I get, I don't like it as good when it's cold.
I'm glad one of us enjoys being out here in it. Huskies back deep to receive the opening kickoff.
Back deep,
Drake Elliott and Bowen Krause back.
Drake Elliott set to kick off for the Rams. Jose Cheeto Barrera.
Jose Cheeto Barrera to kick off for the Rams. Big number 78. And the Rams kick it deep. Looks like Krause is going to get it at the 10. Across the 20, up to the 30, got to see him. If he can get outside, he may be gone. He's at the 40, guy has one angle on him. He's going to be pushed out of bounds. Great receive.
Yeah, just a great job right there. I'm not quite sure where he fielded that ball at, but that's a good 60, 70-yard return right there. And number 6 done a good job keeping an angle on Bowen, or he would have took that to the house. But very nice. Going to start with an excellent field position here on the 30-yard line to start this drive.
Yeah, he received that kickoff at the 10-yard line.
Okay, so, yeah, and he runs it to the 30, so 70 yards there, and just a great start. Or mark him down at the
They'll mark him at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line. I thought he was on up here a little closer to the 30, but that's okay. Great field position, good start.
Cox in the gun on first down. 3 receivers to his left. Takes a snap off. Handoff is to Kraus on first down, and he's going to pick up maybe 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, nice job there. Of course, you know, positive play like we talk about. Come out, try to see if you can get the running game established. And nice job there by the line. Picked up, wow, they're moving it way back here. Just a yard gain.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Well, okay, about 2 yards there, so not bad.
Ram 33.
2nd and 8 on the Ram 33-yard line. Opening drive for the Huskies. And Cox fakes the handoff, looks to throw on 2nd down. He dumps it off to Kraus. He's across the 30 to the 25. Going to be pushed out of bounds there at the 35 or 25.
Yeah, enough for the first down there. And I tell you what, Kraus has become one of Cox's favorite receivers there out of the backfield. He does a very good job of that. One thing, you know, and I just have noticed, of course, we didn't find out on the way down here, but Mr. Peterson is not playing again. So, and Bowen's done a heck of a job, but he catches the ball probably a little better than Timothy.
Yeah, I heard Hampton say this week on the radio he's averaging 100 yards and 100 yards receiving on the ground and in the air. Scott looks to throw on first down. He's going to the out and is incomplete, trying to get it over on the far sideline.
Yeah, it looked like he had a chance there, and it just falls incomplete. Just quite, he got a little bit of pressure in his face, so he couldn't quite get everything he wanted on that throw.
And that's one thing we worried about, Mark, was they've got a pretty athletic defensive line.
Oh, absolutely. Well, you know, they're going to have speed, athletes all over the field. And, of course, when we get on the defensive side, we'll talk about that a little bit. But, yeah, they're a very athletic team.
And off to Kraus. He's going to pick up maybe 3 yards.
Kraus takes the handoff.
Yeah, not too bad right there. Of course, going to bring up a big 3rd down here early, you know. And, of course, talking to the coaches this week, it's sort of like they all said which team's going to show up. But I tell you right now, they're playing pretty good defense. Big 3rd down play right here. Let's see what we do. It does look like we got 1-on-1 over here with Poe.
3rd and 7 from the 22. Cox takes the snap, looks to throw, gets it off quick to Ballard.
First down.
He's got the first down and more. He's still on his feet. He gets a nice block from Poe, and he's going to go in for a Husky touchdown.
I tell you what, Thomas Ballard actually got 2 good blocks from Mr. Poe right there. He ought to shake his hand, but a nice catch and a nice run by Thomas Ballard. So the Huskies open up here with a nice way to open the game.
Yeah, the great kickoff return by Bo and Kraus set him up in good field position. They're going to take it in with just over 10 minutes to play here in the first quarter. As we'll see Andrew Peterson come on for the PAT.
I got you. There's Cox to Ballard.
And the PAT is no good as the snap was mishandled. And we'll take another look at that Cox to Ballard touchdown on our Greens Excavating instant replay.
Okay, your Ashe County Ford drive summary. It took the Huskies 1 minute and 56 seconds. It took them 5 plays. They went 35 yards. They did it in a 35-yard touchdown pass a 25-yard touchdown pass from Dawson Cox to Thomas Ballard. The extra point kick was no good. So with 10:04 left in the first quarter, that's your score is your Ashe County Huskies 6, Starmount 0.
So the Huskies get ready to kick off. And Mark, we talked about the offense has got to stay hot, and so far on the opening drive, they did just that. Yep. And it's just a great after the catch run by Ballard and then the blocking downfield by Poe.
Yeah, just all team effort. And, of course, it all started with the great kick return by Kraus there. He done an excellent job getting them good field position, and they fed off of that.
And we seen this at the end of the game last week. Austin Poe on to do the kicking duties for the Huskies. And good high kick going to take it at the 15. And he's got a seam, and there is Gabe Baird to make the tackle at the 30.
Yeah, nice job there. Looked like he did have a little bit of seam, and Gabe got off his block right there and made a great tackle. So Starmount's here is going to start on their own 30-yard line here. Let's see, like we talked about, this defense has played some good football this year, but like we say, let's see if they come out tackling a little better and and see if they get really back on track.
And Mark, we talked about it in the past few weeks. The Huskies secondary is really taking it on the chin.
They sure have. Some plays here and plays there, but yep. And interesting to see. Of course, we're talking injuries and stuff, but everybody's got that this time of the season. So.
And the first down pass is completed out to J Max. Swaim on the reception.
And this is something a whole lot different. Starmount's definitely went away from their more oriented run offense and really spread you out and stuff more. And it's just a lot different than what you're used to seeing.
Yeah, Rams come out with a 2-back set, 3 wide receivers. And handoff is to Swam on first down. He's got the first down, but just barely. Good tackle. Looks like it's Drake Elliott and somebody else on the other side.
Yeah, not a bad job really at all. They done a good job not letting him get to the edge there, and that was Elliott. Pushed him back in and then got off his block and helped in on the tackle there. But that's a pretty good job right there.
And a little insider information, Huskies coaching staff said that this week that Austin Poe will probably just go wherever J-Max goes.
Okay, yeah, well, I mean, see, now they're splitting him out. Of course, last time they handed it to him. So, yeah, he's going to be all over the place, and they look to get him the football a whole lot. He may throw it back here.
And they're trying to get it out, and then they can get it in the middle on a curl route, and good tackle.
Yeah. Sort of trying to clear it out right there, and underneath done a pretty good job right there. Tackled real well.
It looks like they just kind of had J-Max out as more of a decoy
to clear them all out of there.
3-yard gain on the play, 2nd and 7.
Just a 3-yard gain on the pass play. 2nd and 7 from the Ram 43-yard line. 8:17 to go here in the first quarter. Huskies do lead 6-0. And, Mark, we didn't really get a chance to talk about it, but the PAT problems continue for the Huskies.
Yeah, they didn't, they've gotten better at that, but they did miss a kick, and, hey, that's going to be big. That's a big stop right there.
Yeah, Ryan Blevins coming up make that.
Ryan Blevins, yeah, he met him. So here comes a big play for the defense right here. It's going to be, about 3rd and 8 or 7 or 8 or so. So let's see if this Husky defense can force a punt right here.
3rd and 7 from the Ram 43-yard line. Rams come out with 2 receivers. 2 in the backfield. They're going to motion a man and give it to him. Jet sweep. And the quarterback kept it, and nice tackle. That is Ryan Blevins with a nice tackle.
I tell you, Ryan Blevins and both of them linebackers started out real hot here, but that's a nice job because I tell you, they ball handling there was pretty good. I thought J-Mac had it there, and Ryan done a good job staying home and taking the quarterback. That's his job, and made a good tackle. So they are going to force a punt here. Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad spot for a fake.
Kraus and Poe back deep for the Huskies. And it's kicked toward Kraus. He's going to run up. He's going to let it fall. It's going to bounce out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. So, Mark, we got to get some stops. So, opening drive for the Rams, we get a big stop.
Yeah, good job. Of course, just a great job coming out here and getting the stop. They got maybe a first down on that sequence there, and now let's see what this offense can do. Looked like they did come out here and try to establish the run a little bit in that first series, so let's see what happens here.
Yeah, I think we had more runs on the first series of this game than we did all last week.
Yeah, we put it in the air quite a bit last week.
Cox looks to throw on first down, gets it out quick. That is to Miller on the sideline. Looks like he has it's going to be right at the sticks, close for a first down.
Yeah, and I mean, that's they run that play a lot, just an timing route to outplay. And Miller, of course, with some of the injuries that have happened, is playing some more wide receiver, and he's doing a well of a job out there.
First and 10 from the Husky 40-yard line. 6:41 to go in the first quarter. Huskies lead 6-0. Cox in the gun, hands off to Kraus. He makes one guy miss, trying to turn upfield, gets to the edge. And, man, that's just a good vision in the backfield.
It is great vision, and he amazes me sometimes. I don't know how he gets away from him sometimes. And, of course, he's going to bring it down. 9-yard run right there, and just a good job of really got a lot of that on his own with the guy breaking through in the back, but I tell you, he has done one heck of a job.
Second one's got to be a play caller's favorite down.
You know, it's Coach Piscopo's over there. I'd say we're liable to take a shot here.
And they get it out to J.J. Manning on the screen. He breaks a few tackles. He's up to the Ram 40-yard line.
Yep, great blocking out there, too. Now give them some credit by your two wide receivers. I believe that was Ballard and Miller.
Huskies from the Ram 40-yard line.
First and 10 once again for the Huskies. On the Ram 40-yard line, leads 6-0. 4 wide receivers in the formation. Cox looks to throw on first down. He's got pressure. He steps up. He's going to be sacked in the backfield. It's probably about a 10-yard loss.
That's a big sack, too, because really he had the shallow routes wide open, but Starmount just didn't give him enough time to even look at anything there. So big play by Starmount here. Of course, we say this a lot. One thing about this offense, they don't mind too bad being behind the chains, but, of course, you don't want to be behind the chains.
It was an 8-yard loss on the sack, so it's going to bring up second 18 from the Ram 48-yard line. 4 wide receivers, 3 to this side. Cox looks to throw. He's got pressure once again. They set up the screen.
Good.
And Krause is up the sideline. He's got the first down and more. He's got no one in front of him. He's going to go in for another Husky touchdown. And he's just a little spark plug, Mark.
He is, and I tell you what, that's a great play call. And I'll get him here in a minute, but the 2 linemen on that left side over there, they got 2 great blocks out there. And, of course, Krause, you give him a little bit of room. He hit the scene, and we've talked about it. He is very fast. Just a great play right there.
Looks like the Huskies are going to go for 2, trying to get that point back after the PAT miss on the first drive. Krause gets a breather. Ryan Blevins comes on for the Huskies. 3 receivers to this side. Cox looks to throw. He's got Miller wide open. I mean, wide open. There's no one around. He took a shot, but nice pass on the PAT. We'll take another look at that Bowen Krause touchdown on our Greens Excavating instant replay.
Jacob Miller for the 2-point conversion.
Okay.
4:54 remaining in the first quarter. Huskies
Your Ashe County Ford drive summary took them 6 minutes and 47 seconds. They went 24 yards. Okay, 48-yard touchdown run by Bowen Krause. The 2-point conversion pass from Cox to Miller was good, so that brings your score. Your Ashe County Huskies 14, Starmount 0. That's where they started from. Okay.
Poe set off to kick the football off once again for the Huskies. Huskies now lead 14-0 with 4:54 to go here in the first quarter. And he kicks it deep down to about the 7-yard line. And Huskies going to come up and make the tackle at about the 26.
Yeah, and I tell you, this team's they're doing a very good job here tonight covering kicks. And, of course, that's been some problem there. But
a little bit of a brawl.
Yeah, Drake Elliott down there again, so good job.
First and 10 from the Rams' 26-yard line. Huskies forced a punt on the last possession. 4 wide receivers for the Rams. And they're going to motion man once again. And they look to get it out quick on the slant to J-Max, and that's a big 10-yard quick.
Yeah, just a quick slant there. It seems like we have troubles with that, but anyway.
Wes Wilkes took one in the house last week.
Yeah, and, but good job not letting them get a big play. And that's the thing. We've talked about that a whole lot this year. This defense makes you work for everything and just don't give up the big plays. That's where they get themselves in trouble.
Yeah, and when teams have scored, it's been the big plays. No one's really just marched it down.
The East Wilkes game.
Yeah.
And I mean, when the big play started, we sort of, lost everything we had there.
There's the second one that didn't get enough for the first down, set up the screen, and it falls incomplete.
Yep, just a little short there. Got a little bit of pressure, but like you say, they were turning a few linemen loose. Their linemen wasn't out here quite as good as ours was, but so it's going to bring up 3rd in inches.
Will be 3rd and short for the Rams. Ball on their own 36-yard line. Cool night for football here at Starmount High School. Third and short, 4:08 to go in the first. Stack look on this side and handoff on 3rd down. They are going to have the first down.
Got a couple yards there. Of course, he didn't need but inches there to get the first down, so they do pick up the first down here. Just see if they can keep making them work it here, and maybe they've been pretty good at times creating turnovers too.
First down, 1st and 10, Starmount. They're on 38-yard line.
Will be 1st and 10 with 3:53 to go. Three receivers this side, one lone receiver to the top. They're going to motion man back, and they're going to try to set up the screen to this side, and Austin Poe comes up and makes the tackle.
Yeah, pretty good play call there.
Pass, complete
how many did they? Nice
play
play by Starmount there on 1st down, and then, of course, we talked about it with the speed. They're trying to get us on the edge out here, and that's what they should try to do.
5-yard gain on the play.
But just to pick up 5 with all them blockers, that's not a bad play.
Yeah, they had a lot of blockers out in front of you.
Yeah, he sure did. Poe done a good job knifing his way in there, and had some help there by Blevins too. So good job there.
Be 2nd and 5 from the Ram 43. And it's just a quick stick route.
You got to make that tackle.
And you're going to come up, and Ron Blevins going to help clean up.
Yeah, like you said, just a quick stick route. And this defense ought to be used to seeing those types of plays because
they do them every day at practice.
Every day at practice, and just a good job right there. But JJ actually done a pretty good job. He needs to break down a little quicker and not let him turn away from him. But a nice play by the Starmount receiver.
The Rams are, for the first time tonight, into Husky territory. They fall on the Husky 46. And a motion man once again. They're going to try to throw it back across the middle, and it falls incomplete. Good deflection away there by Kraus.
Yeah, nice coverage by Kraus right there. And, they've done a good job there. Sort of had him open up. Nice play design there again. And he was open, but a nice job by Kraus.
They got a lot of motion, a lot of things going on.
They sure do. A whole lot of stuff going on. And, of course, like I say, for years it was pretty much 3 yards in a cloud of dust. So, but it's fun to watch.
2nd and 10 now from the Husky 46. 4 receivers once again for the Rams. They look to throw, get the stick route once again, and it's going to be completed.
Nice catch. Nice catch right there. Of course, we're giving them a little room on them outs and stuff, but Starmount right now is putting a very nice drive together.
And you've said it a lot, Mark. Huskies defense has always been kind of bend but don't break.
Yeah, I mean, even through the years, it sort of just seems like they, bend but don't break.
They like to keep people in front of them.
Yeah, keep people in front because, we got some speed, but probably, not overall as much as they do.
It'll be 3rd and 3 from the Husky 39, and the quarterback's going to roll to his right, looking to throw. And he chucks it completed to J-Max on the crossing route.
Yeah, going to be enough for another first down here. So they're just sort of, moving the chains. Current done a nice job chasing there. Just couldn't quite get there in time, but a nice job by the quarterback. That's a pretty good throw on the move.
1st and 10, Starmount from the Husky 31-yard line.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Rams. Ball moved up to the Husky 31-yard line. Minute 55 to go here in the first quarter. Huskies still lead 14-0. 4 receivers once again. And they're going to motion out to an empty backfield. And they look to throw deep. He's got a man, and he placed it in for a Ram touchdown.
Yeah, that's pretty nice play design. You know, they've motioned that guy out a whole lot, and it sort of spreads us out a little more. And good job by Starmount giving him plenty of time to look the field, and he just basically ran by the defender there. Nice play by Starmount.
As they ring the bell here at Rams Stadium. And Mark heard the PA announcer call this kicker Cheeto.
Cheeto, okay. Yeah. See what Cheeto's got here.
And Cheeto's got a leg.
Yeah.
He kicked that one to the parking lot.
Yeah, Cheeto's got a good leg there. So kicks it through the ups right there. So we you know,
31 seconds remaining.
Minute 31 here in the first quarter. We got a ball game. It's Ashe County 14 and the Rams 7.
Back deep once again for the Huskies is Drake Elliott and Bowen Kraus.
Cheeto to Harris set to kick off for the
Cheeto
Rams.
set to kick off for the Rams. And it's a squib kick taken by Austin Poe on the far side. And he breaks a couple tackles.
Nice coverage right there, but I guarantee they snuck him over there. Because you know they're not going to squib kick it to Austin Poe. I wouldn't know. Maybe they were challenging him right there. They covered the kick very well. Nice coverage there by the Starmount team. And this is by far going to be the worst field position that the Huskies have started with tonight. Well, no, they started on the last drive a little further back, I guess. So they're about the 30.
Huskies have it on their own 30-yard line to start this drive. 4 wide receivers, 2 to each side. Cox hands off to Kraus. He's got a huge hole. And he makes one guy miss, cuts back at the 40, still on his 45, stiffs arms another, and he's going to be taken down close to the 50-yard line.
I tell you, and again, I mean, it's just fast, he's quick, and he's daggone strong for no bigger than he is.
He stiff-armed the guy to the ground.
Yeah, stiff-armed the guy to the ground right there. Just a heck of a run right there by Mr. Kraus. The only thing he does worry me sometimes fighting there at the end. You know how I am. I don't want that ball to come out. But usually when he's in traffic, he has 2 hands on the ball. He's just having a heck of a senior year.
2-back set now for the Huskies. 1st and 10 from the Husky 49-yard line. And handoff to Kraus once again. He follows Ryan Blevins, got blockers in front of him. And they are just gashing him on the ground right now.
They sure are. Just like you said, Ryan Blevins had a great lead block, but that offensive line is opening up some holes right now. Who we got up there tonight, which has been pretty much a mainstay here lately, but we got, of course, the senior and Baldwin, and they're just doing a heck of a job right now. And big old Treadway.
Treadway down there, yeah.
Yeah, and then you got Crider, of course, and then you got Kern on the other side. Hope I didn't miss nobody.
Cox in the gun, looks to throw on 1st down and gets it to Poe on the shallow, and he's going to be tackled for a loss. Well, he's still on his feet, finally goes down.
Yeah, they've come to play with
Purdue making the stop for the Rams.
They've come to just a big loss right there, 2nd down. They're going to have to see if they can overcome it. I believe 55, maybe Brenniger up from the JV team, but he's the other guy up there on the line. They're doing a pretty good job so far.
Loss on that play, and that's probably going to be the last play of the first quarter.
Around 45-yard line, and that's the end of the first.
So at the end of the first quarter, Huskies lead 14-7. We're back to the second quarter in the Sky Zone HD Game of the Week.
Ashe County Ford in downtown West Jefferson wants to be your first and only choice for all your automotive needs. They offer a lifetime warranty on most of the vehicles they sell. They offer the best prices on new Fords and pre-owned vehicles. Service, parts, or body shop repairs. And locally owned and operated with the friendliest and best staff, They are your answer for anything automotive you need. The High Country's Ford dealer since 1919. Ashe County Ford. You make the drive, we'll make the deal.
When it comes to insuring your home, business, automobiles, and property, you want an agency you can depend on. Miller Insurance has been serving this region for more than 60 years and are proud to now represent Everett Cash Mutual, which specializes in insuring farm property, equipment, livestock, and more. Before you renew your insurance policies, give us a call at 336-246-7151 or come see us in downtown West Jefferson. Miller Insurance is proud to be your hometown insurance agency that supports our hometown teams.
Welcome back to the Sky Zone HD Game of the Week as we get ready to start the second quarter. I am Dusty Farmer along with me tonight. As always, the man, the myth, the legend, Mark Hudler. And Mark, pretty good first quarter for the Huskies.
Real good at first quarter. Of course, 14-7 game here. Huskies on top. Of course, they're behind the chains here on second down. So let's see if they can keep a drive together.
Second and 17 for the Huskies. Ball on the 45-yard line of the Rams. Cox looks to throw. He's got time. Rifles it out to J.J. Manning.
Yeah, and the Starmount's really playing that zone pretty good. They're sort of manning it's on the outside, but them two safeties are really deep. Because I think it looked like Cox was going to try to take a shot right there deep, but that safety's coming over, so that's a good job. But he brings it back, to 3rd and 9 or so here, so a good chance to pick up the first down. And this is probably 2-down territory unless you take a sack or something.
Cox in the gun on 3rd down.
And he's got the middle up this time.
Looks to throw, got all time to throw. Gets it to Austin Poe across the middle. He breaks one tackle, gets upfield to the 20 and going to be pushed out of bounds at about the 20-yard line. He has enough for another Husky first down.
Yeah, and like I say, this zone is really dropping deep there, and good job by the line because Cox, he had to look at a couple of different receivers there, so he had plenty of time, and he throws a rope in Poe right there. Just a great throw, and Poe does his thing after the catch. So,
if Cox gets that much time, Poe's going to get open.
And the others are going to get open too. So, yeah, that's good to see.
Two-back set now for the Huskies. And going to hand it off to Krause on first down. He cuts back and trucks one guy, breaks free from another one, gets to the sideline, and going to have enough for a Husky close to a first down.
And I tell you what, we're talking about, and I hate to keep talking, and I really mean this because about his size, but he just trucked the boy right there. He did. And then he stiff-armed one. That's about as impressive a 10-yard run as I've seen in a long time. Just really a good job, and his cutback vision is really good.
2nd and 1 from the 11-yard line for the Huskies. Trying to add on to this 14-7 lead. Cox looks to throw, gets it to the corner, and it falls incomplete.
Pretty good.
Trying to get it to Ballard.
Yeah, trying to get it to Ballard there right in the – probably was in the end zone a little bit, but good job right there by good coverage by Starmount defense. So big 3rd down and 1 here. Of course, unless something crazy happens here, you're going to go for it. But
30 and 1 from the Ram, 11-yard line. Hand off to Krause in 3rd and 1. He's got the first down, still on his feet. And it's going to be a 1st and goal situation for the Huskies.
Boy, I thought that was going to be a whole lot more. Pretty good hole, good hard run by Krause again, but it closed up pretty quick. But nice job to get the first down right there. Looks like the ball's on the 11 maybe? It's a goal. Oh, yeah, so it's got to be 7-yard line.
1st and goal from the 7. And he's going to hand off to Krause. He cuts it back, and he's going to pick up a few yards on first down.
He might have got a yard or two there. Well, he got a little more than we thought there, but he's really got that cutback lane right there. But they're closing it up a little quicker now, so let's see. Really need to stick the ball in here if we can, because I think Starmount's going to continue to score like hopefully we will.
9:41 to go here in the first half. Huskies lead 14-7. They are 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line, trying to get in for another score. 4 wide receivers. Handoff is to Krause up the middle, and they're going to push the line, and he's going to be just short of the goal.
Another nice hole right there. Of course, on the 1-yard line here. But you got 2 tries. You're right. 3rd and the 1, so who knows, because Coach Piscopo's
Third
very
goal,
good at his
Ashe.
play calling. I mean,
3-yard
I
line.
look for him to run it, but he's liable to come out with something different. But let's see what happens right here. Give it to him one.
3rd and goal. Looks like it's from the 3-yard line. Cox looks to throw. He's trying to get it to Poe, and he gets the back shoulder throw, and it's complete.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but that's a great back shoulder throw. And I mean to tell you, he daggone put that ball on a rope. I mean, that's a laser right there. As they say, that's a dime.
And you talked about it was a nice back shoulder throw. Poe just turned around and the ball was on him.
Yeah, I mean, it was just a laser. I mean, it looks like we're going to go for 2 here. Of course, we've had the kicking woes with Peterson out. He was our mainstay at the kicker, so we are going for 2 again. But these are big points.
Cox looks to throw for the conversion, gets it on the cross ground. It falls incomplete. So we'll take another look at that Dawson Cox to Austin Poe touchdown on our Greens Excavating instant replay.
Ashe 20, Rams 7.
Okay, your Ashe County Ford drive summaries. The Huskies went 70 yards.
Take note of our sponsors.
In 4 minutes and 40 seconds, it took 11 plays. Ended in with a 1-yard touchdown pass from Cox to Poe. So that brings your score with 8:45 left in the second quarter. Your Ashe County Huskies 20, Starmount Rams 7.
Appreciate your support of our student athletes.
I like that, especially being able to put my hands in.
Very soon we'll be placing Big A Ministries and CMC Community Transport.
Huskies set to kick the ball off once again, leading 20-7.
Soon be on our play clocks as a sponsor. Appreciate their support of Starmount Athletics. Please.
We'll see if we can get a score update here in a minute from the Elkin-Allegheny game. Mark, is that game in Elkin or in Allegheny? You know?
I think it's in Allegheny.
Back deep for Rams. J-Mac
It
Swain.
looks like
It's like they haven't posted anything.
Thomas Cole.
well, West Wilkes and North Wilkes. West is up 16-14 in the second, and they have not posted anything different on the Allegheny score.
Kick taken at the 10-yard line across the 20, trying to bounce it outside. And J.J. Mann is going to wrap him up. There is a flag comes flying from
Kickoff brought down
about the
5,
50 all the way down.
Manning of the Huskies.
Excuse me, Mr. Farmer. Actually, in the second quarter, the Allegheny leads Elkin 7-0, and we do apologize for not being able to update our scoreboard that y'all are looking at home, but we're outside and it's inside, so.
So we're big Trojan fans tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. We're definitely big Trojan fans tonight. Hey, it's a mountain school too, though, so we're always Trojan fans. But like you say, maybe a little more tonight than usual.
Illegal block in the back, I think was the call. It's going to mark it all the way back to about the 15-yard line, it looks like.
15-yard penalty will take the ball back to the Ram 14-yard line. 1st and 10, Starmount.
On the 14-yard line, it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 14. So the good return was negated by the penalty.
Yeah, it sure was. So that's a break for the Huskies. They need to see if they can get, they got to stop the first time and need to see if they can get them a stop here and get that football back to their offense.
They look to throw on 1st down, and it falls incomplete.
I tell you, we locked up there man-to-man, and very nice job by Miller over here. He's got pretty good coverage there. I mean, if he catches it, I don't think he's going very far. And I don't know if y'all seen it, but we're going to go ahead and make fun. I guess after the very good throw, Cox went over to bump chest bump Mr. Piscopo, and he hit the ground. So we got to make fun of Drew for that one.
I seen him fall, but I didn't know what happened.
Yeah,
I didn't see.
of course, my buddies here next to me are saying they seen him on the ground. I seen the whole thing.
Timeout, Starmount.
We'll have to tell him the young buck junior quarterback took him out.
Yeah. I think Cox jumped a little higher than Piscopo probably anticipated.
I would say so.
Yeah. The Rams going to take a timeout here. 2nd and 10 from their own 14-yard line with 8:21 to go in the first half. Starmounts took that timeout.
Yeah, this is 2nd and 10. Didn't get a whole lot on 1st down in they don't want to, they want to put a drive together. They don't want to get too far down to this Husky offense of course, we ain't going to talk. Well, we,
Don't even talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, just keep playing this half and see what happens here. But big couple of downs coming up.
So out of the timeout will be 2nd 10 from the Ram 14.
Second 10 Rams.
Come out
from
with
14-yard line.
4 wide receivers. And Mark, I'm not sure who number 88 is that's playing safety for the Huskies. Do you know?
And I'm not sure neither. Like I say, I'm going to guess it's pull up from the JV team.
And they look to throw on 2nd down, going for the home run ball. He had him open, but luckily it's a bad throw.
He sure did, which he don't do it often, but Drake Elliott got caught peeking into the backfield right there, and Miller. And he had a couple of steps on us there, and just the ball was overthrown.
3rd and 10 Rams.
We'll bring up 3rd and 10 from the 14. This is a big 3rd down. I mean, you're not in any position to go forward on 4th down in this area.
Looks like 88 played a play there, and he's coming out. One good thing, and I just want to mention this while you were talking there. Austin Poe was sitting there, so I'm going to assume it was a sophomore. Maybe the black boy. I know he was 88 on the JV team. I can't think of his first name, but Poe was sitting there after that play talking to him, telling him, where he needed to be. I'm sure he's nervous as he can be. That's just awesome to see. Okay.
Play clock down to 2. They get the snap off. They look to throw on 3rd down. Got lots of pressure. Throws it across the middle. Austin Poe picks it off at the 10, and he's going to walk in for a Husky touchdown.
I tell you what, and I was going to say it earlier, the first mistake could be key. There's the first mistake, but that's a heck of a daggone play by Austin Poe, and as you like to say, I like to say, he's our guy.
He's our guy.
Usually whenever we need a big play, he makes a big daggone play, and that's just a huge play right there.
And then after the touchdown, he throws it about 60 yards to the sideline to give him the ball back.
Give you your ball back. That's sort of, I don't know, throwing a little salt there, but that's okay.
Of course, he's played a little quarterback in his day.
Oh, yeah, he's played some quarterback in his day, and if you stuck him back there right now, he'd be fine at it.
Oh, yeah. Cocked in the gun. They're going to motion to an empty backfield, get it out to Krause in space. He breaks a couple tackles and does not get in. There's a flag down.
I wonder if it's a face mask here. I don't know. Good job by Starmount's defense right there. Of course, we was just trying to get it out here and see if Krause could use his quickness and get it in there, but I believe that's going to be against the Huskies.
Yeah, it looks like it is. Illegal block. Illegal crackback block. Let's take a look at that Austin Poe interception on our Greens Excavating instant replay.
Okay, short one here. Ashe County Ford Drive summary. It's a 45-yard interception return for Austin Poe. The 2-point conversion was no good. So with 8:08 left here in the second quarter, that brings your score. Your Ashe County Huskies 26, Starmount Rams 7.
Wilkes Central is up on East Wilkes 19-13.
Miller Insurance.
On your Miller Insurance scoreboard, Allegheny leads Elkin 7-0 still. Ashe County leads here. East Surrey, this game's probably not on our scoreboard, but East Surrey is up on Mount Airy 21-0.
Like we've said all year, that's an awesome football team.
Austin Poe set to kick off for the Huskies. And West Wilkes leads North Wilkes 16-14 in the second quarter. And Poe kicks it toward the sideline. It takes a bounce, and they're going to pick it up at about the 15-yard line, trying to reverse field. And the Huskies coverage team's going to be all over that.
Done a great job tonight, as we said, covering kicks. Something they've improved on. And I mean, we talked about it on the way down here. This football team since scrimmages and the Elkin game as a whole has improved so much.
So with 8:02 left in the first half, Huskies lead 26-7.
Coach Scott Johnson please report to the press box? Coach Scott Johnson.
Rams will have it on the Ram 40-yard line. So that's not correct. That's not the 40-yard line.
From their own 24-yard
line. Scoreboard's a little off. Rams in the gun, look at the throw on first down. They're going to do double move. Miller's right there, and it falls incomplete. Good job by Miller just getting a hand in.
Hey, I tell you what, that's good coverage. The kid almost made a heck of a catch there, but that's still good coverage. If he comes up with that football, you just got to shake number 8's hand. Good job there by Miller right there.
Bring up 2nd 10 from the 24. And you feel like they're starting to press a little bit right now.
You get that feeling, and you know, of course, I always watch the sidelines. They've not been very excited all night, even when they scored and made it 14-7. But for whatever reason, of course, the Huskies need to be excited, like we talked about in the pregame. This is a big game for Ashe County.
Starmount looks to throw once again. Man wide open is number 1, and a big hit there by Gabe Baird dislodges the football.
Yeah, that boy likes to hit. Of course, we've talked about that a whole lot, and just a good play right there, like you say. He timed that pretty good and done a good job. One thing I've noticed here tonight, and we got 31 coming in here now, and I can't think of his name, but he's a JV. And back on 88, that was actually Drew Rowland. We did find out. We'll try to find out who these other ones. Looks like, you know, with the JV season being over, that Hampton's letting some of these kids play, which is only going to help because we've talked about all year with the short numbers and everything.
The score clocks are out. That seems like that's no matter where we go every week, the play clocks keep.
Yeah, you know, this 40-second play clock deal, got to do some stuff to fix them, and they just can't seem to get them working right. Uh-oh.
And he's got pressure up the middle. He's going to take off, but by number 31, whoever that was.
Just come in the game here. Maybe we can get his name, Tyler Blevins. Good job by Tyler right there. Big play. So 4th down. Looks like we're going to force another punt here. So just need to be smart fielding the punt here. We got 2 speedsters back right here. That's one thing you don't see a whole lot.
2 people back punt.
Yeah, but I guess he's figured, you know, I put them both back. They can't kick away from both of them.
Right.
So
they're going to have to kick it out of bounds.
Yeah, unless they just decide to kick it out of bounds.
Fourth and 7 from the Ram 27.
But you never know.
They get the punt off, and it's going to be angled toward the sideline.
Had to weigh 5.
And it's going to roll dead at the 40-yard line.
So we're going to start, you know, pretty decent field position. Not a bad kick. We're going to start at the 40-yard line, our own 40-yard line here. But like we say, we just need to keep this offense rolling, and that's what they like to do. They like to get on that defense, give them some more credit, another stop here after the big turnover, and just keep them hot because they do like to score points. So, and I think they need to score as many as they can.
6:57, Huskies take over 1st and 10 from the Husky 40-yard line. Cox hands off to Krause on 1st down. He's cut down after about a 3-yard gain.
Yeah, it still looks like he's getting pretty good sized holes there. Of course, Starmount's got some speed, so he got in there and got him to the ground there. But still, we'll take a positive play. 3 yards there on 1st down.
Eric Wiles coming up to make the stop.
2-yard gain for Krause on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and 8 now from the 42-yard line. 4 receivers once again, 2 to each side. And they're going to motion Ballard. And they got Poe one-on-one down the sideline. He's trying to get it to him. It's completed. And he stays on his feet, and he's going to walk in for another Husky touchdown. Dawson Cox is just dropping it tonight.
Oh, there's another dime for sure. And the safety did not get their time. I think he was supposed to be over there trying to help on Poe. Now, you leave him that open.
You can't leave Poe one-on-one.
And no, you can't. And the thing about it is, I don't know if he'd had double coverage right there or not because, like you said, Dawson Cox dropped that thing in the bucket right there.
Huskies, they're going to go for 2. I think Hampton's just abandoned the kick, the PATs.
Yeah, I think he has.
He's just seen enough.
Of course, we've talked to him some. He's been a little frustrated with his kicking game at times.
And they're going to motion Miller across the formation. Cox looks to throw, gets it to Poe, and he comes down with it after bobbling it.
Yeah, he bobbled that a little bit. Another good throw there, and good job right there getting it in there.
We'll take another look at that Dawson Cox to Austin Poe touchdown on our Greens Excavating instant replay.
Okay, your Ashe County Ford drive summary. The Huskies went 60 yards, took 30 seconds. Traveled 60 yards in 2 plays, ended with a 58-yard touchdown pass from Cox to Poe. The 2-point conversion was good. It was also from Cox to Poe. So that brings your score with 6:13 left in the second quarter. Your Ashe County Huskies 34, Starmount Rams 7.
Bogan set to kick the ball off for the Huskies.
Austin Poe set to kick off for the Huskies.
And Mark, it's a good thing Austin Poe is a very in-shape young man, because now he doesn't ever come off the field.
No, and I mean, last year with the numbers of luxury, he did get to rest some, but yeah, he's in shape. Yeah,
Young,
he's
young as hell.
16, 17.
Yeah. Poe kicks off, and it bobbled at the 20-yard line. It's now picked up by the Rams. And Huskies finally going to take him down at about the 36-yard line by Swain.
Yeah, good job right there. Looked like he had a hole opening up, but we closed it up pretty quickly. They're going to start with good field position.
Looks like, and that's at the half. Allegheny leads Elkins 7-0 at the half. That's big in Allegheny.
Yeah.
This Starmount team went to Allegheny. Allegheny's not an easy place to play.
No, gosh, no. I mean, and we were surprised this year that we sort of had such an easy time with them. But, of course, Husky fans got a lot of interest in that game. So at the half, and it looks like that's a running game, too.
And the pass completed across the middle on the slant, taken down by Gabe Hare to number 8, Eric Wiles.
Yeah, nice completion right there. This team don't need to let up. We've been here before.
Yeah,
so they need
28-0 lead to East Wilkes.
And we really don't want to give them any confidence or anything right here before the half. Try to keep them out of the end zone. But we know this Ram offense has been good this year. So
Rams into Husky territory. 1st and 10 from the Husky 49. They're going to spread it out once again with 4 receivers. And looks to throw on 1st down, gets it to number 8 once again, and good tackle by Drew Rowland.
Yeah, nice job there by Drew. Got him down around the ankles and got him to the ground there. So, and that's what we got to do. Like we said, even if they do end up scoring on this drive here, we can't give them the big play because they're using clock if nothing else. So, I mean, and so far we've done a very good job not giving them the big play.
Looks like Drew came on, give Poe a little breather. We was talking about it. Probably just wanted some water.
Yeah, just
catch his breath.
Yeah, catch his breath a minute, and that's good. I mean, it's a team game here, so good job by Drew coming in and making a nice play.
2nd and 3 for the Rams. They look to throw on 2nd down, and they throw it to number 8. It's kind of been his go-to. It's number 5 that time. But
yeah, and that's just good play call, good space. And I tell you what, this quarterback, he can throw the daggone football now. That's a strike right there. So nice job by Starmount moving the chains here. And on the 34-yard line here, 4:50 to go until the half.
Will be 1st and 10 from the 34. Mark, one good thing about being outside, we can hear a lot.
Yeah,
I'm not used to that.
Yeah, not used to that at all.
Starmount looks to throw once again on 1st down and gets it in the stick route. And good job by, looks like Kobe Baldwin coming from behind to make that tackle.
Kobe Baldwin coming from behind, and they're doing a good job here.
Baldwin making the
they're sort of just trying to keep them in front, and they're tackling a whole lot better than them.
They are. They're getting people to the ground like we talked about in the pregame.
Yeah, they're getting them to the ground.
Just under 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Rams trying to add on another touchdown. They are on the Husky 27-yard line, 2nd and 3. Look to throw on 2nd down, and nice grab
And right now they're just basically taking what we're giving them. They're just throwing them little stick routes right there, of course, and moving the chains here. Big thing here is, of course, the Starmount's got 2 timeouts left.
From the Husky 21-yard
big
line.
thing here is the clock's running, but now, the field starts tightening up, so that could help the Husky defense also.
1st and 10 from the 21-yard line. Starmount looks to throw once again. Gets to number 8, but it falls incomplete.
You got a flag right here thrown by the line judge. I don't think he would
Pass intended for wild
be the one
ball.
throwing pass interference because it didn't look like he got there quick. Could be a hold or something here. This could be a big call right here. Yeah.
Will be a hold against the Rams.
Yeah.
Holding.
Probably holding
Rams.
Kern
10-yard
over there.
penalty.
Kern, he's had a heck of a good junior year here. So big penalty right there for Starmount and a break for the Huskies. So they need to take advantage of the penalty here.
Yeah, that's going to back them way up.
First and 22, Rams.
1st and 22 for the Rams.
The Husky 34-yard line.
And I think we'll have the same approach. Just keep them in front of us, not give up anything behind us here.
They look to throw on 2nd down. They've thrown it across the middle, number 1, and it's thrown behind him, incomplete.
Yeah, if he throws that ball to the inside, they may have a chance right there. Not bad coverage, but they may have a chance right there if he throws a better ball right there, but good job.
2nd and 22 Rams from the Ashe
2nd and 22 now.
3 minutes, 17 seconds remaining until halftime.
.3:17 to go here in the first half. Play clock started working again.
Yeah, they'll probably make them cut them off here. But like you say, everywhere it's been, they've had trouble with the change to the play clock, and it just seemed like it hadn't really worked out. But a lot of them complaining that they wouldn't really explain to them how to use it real well. So
Rams look to throw once again, to throw the stick route, and there is Gabe Bear once again on the tackle.
like I say, with this down in distance, you definitely just want to keep them in front and make sure you tackle. They've done a well of a job this first half so far with good, sure tackling.
Clock running just under 3 minutes to go here in the first half.
Making the stop for the Huskies.
And again, of course, Drake's been a pretty good tackler all year, and but they're doing a really good job so far defensively.
30-yard line.
It's 3rd and 19 now for the Rams. And it looks like Starmount's going to take a timeout.
Yeah, the play clock was about to run out, so he does get a timeout. So that's going, and that's a break. 2:29 left. They're going to have one timeout remaining in the half.
And with 2:29 to go, Mark, at 3rd and 19, unless Cheeto's got a big leg, and they're going to get a bunch here on 3rd down.
Yeah, if that's the direction they want to go. But yeah, I mean, you got 2 plays, so you don't have to get it all right here. But yeah, Cheeto would have to have a monster leg right here. He kicked that extra point, but it wasn't quite that far.
No.
I think, if they was to go that route, I believe you'd have to get him down inside right at the 10 or maybe inside the 10 to give him a legitimate chance.
Yeah. They get that far. Of course, they get that much there. They got the first down.
Well, yeah.
Rams take the field, 2:29 to go here in the first half. 3rd and 19 from the 31-yard line.
Do have Roland back out here again. Of course, you look how much work Krause has done, so he's taking a break right now.
And they look to throw. He's got number 1 open on the slant. And Jacob Miller with a great defensive play.
It's great. I thought he had him. Drew done a pretty nice job right there. When he tipped it away, I was thinking, we may have a chance right there for another interception. But just a great play by Jacob Miller.
And that shows a lot of confidence Coach Hampton has in some of these JV players.
Oh, yeah. And, technically, I guess they're varsity players now.
Yeah, I guess so.
JV season's over, but, yeah. And Drew had a good JV year. And, of course, as we said, we thought we was maybe a year away, but the future definitely looks bright for Husky football.
It is 4th and 19 from the 31-yard line. And they look to throw. Huskies bring a lot of pressure. He's going to just let this one go, and Poe knocks it down.
Yeah.
So the Huskies will take over with 2:16 to go and 3 timeouts. That's an eternity.
Yep, they're going to definitely. They ain't going to sit the football sit on the football. I wouldn't think.
They're not going to take the Mark Hudler conservative approach.
No. And they're going to probably sneak a run or two in there. And
probably.
Like last week we talked about that. They're going to
take one of those timeout now.
Okay. And just make sure, I guess, they're on the same page. So Ashe is going to have 2 timeouts left here with 2:16 left until the half.
We'll take a look at some score updates. Miller Insurance scoreboard. Allegheny and Elkin still at the half. Allegheny leads 7-0. Wilkes Central's up on East Wilkes 19-13. East Surrey still all over Mount Airy 28-7. North Wilkes has taken the lead over West Wilkes. They now lead 20-16. Mitchell is all over Avery in the second quarter, 37-0.
Yeah, that Avery team's had a good year, but that's a pretty tough league too, and they've
they got into the meat of that schedule.
Yeah, and they've not played as well, but they're playing some daggone good teams.
Yeah, Mountain Heritage and Mitchell, those aren't easy wins.
No, not at all.
1st and 10 for the Huskies. The ball on the 31-yard line. Handoff is to Krause on 1st down, and he's going to get minimal gain, maybe 2 or 3 yards.
Yeah, got a couple of there. So, the clock's running. You got plenty of timeouts. And now, don't you think here that I'd be shocked. We'll try to make some plays here. You got Poe over there on the side one-on-one. Of course, the safety's over there a little bit.
3 receivers to this side. Poe to the far side. Cox looks to throw, trying to get to Poe on the shallow, and throws it behind him. A lot of pressure in his face.
Yeah, now I tell you what, that's a dangerous ball when you throw that ball behind him right there. But
middle of the field,
incomplete. So you got 3rd down here. You really don't want to give the ball back to the Rams to see if they can do anything here. But we're going to definitely try to get the 1st down here and see what happens.
I know it's Drew Rowlands in now as a receiver.
Yeah, he is. Like I say, and that's a big help.
It makes you wonder. JJ was playing safety now, and JJ was a receiver. Now he's out there. Maybe something happened to JJ.
I don't see. Of course, it's hard for us to see, but we'll try to find out at halftime. But you're right. I hadn't noticed that JJ has been missing here for a while.
Ballard motions. Cox throws, and it is batted incomplete.
Yeah, that's a pretty good daggone stand right there by Starmount here. Forcing a punt. You got 1 minute, 41 seconds left until the half. You've got to cover a punt right here and not give them any momentum going into the half and see if you can get a stop. That's a good daggone good job by Starmount defense right there.
Austin Poe back to punt for the Huskies. Gets off a high punt.
Roll.
And it takes a Husky bounce, and it's going to stop dead at about the 38-yard line.
Yeah, not a bad punt there, but, minute 33 left. I think Starmount has 1 timeout left. So,
it says on the scoreboard 1 timeout.
Yeah, got some work to do here. So let's see if we can, get a stop here before the half.
Ball spotted at their own 38-yard line.
So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 38 of the Rams. Minute 33 to go.
Of course, I would think you'd see the same approach. Try to keep them in front of you and make sure you make good, solid tackles.
Rams look to throw once again on first down, trying to get it to the back out of the backfield. And Miller and Drake Elliott come up.
Yeah, that's a nice job, too. Took everybody deep, trying to just clear the side. And, of course, they got, not really, got 2 or 3 yards right there. Nice job by Miller. And
second 8 rounds.
Can't really remember Drew and all of them coming up, making a good, solid tackle right there.
Just over a minute to go, 2nd and 8. They throw middle of the field once again, and it's complete to J-Max, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds by Miller.
Yeah, nice job right there.
Jacob Miller running.
Of course, he had plenty of time, good throw, and a good run by J-Mac. But anyway, got a lot, still do have the timeout left, but got under a minute, just barely under a minute here, 54 seconds. And you really need to hold them out because you're going to give them momentum, and they get the ball to start the second half.
From the Husky 34-yard line.
54 seconds. It falls up to the Husky 34-yard line. Huskies lead 34-7. Starmount trying to add on to that lead. They look to throw to get it out quick. And nice open field tackle.
Yeah, good. Actually, pretty daggone good catch to hold on to that ball. Good job by Miller, and he kept him in bounds. So Starmount's got to use their last time out with 46 seconds here. So really, you just got to do a good job of tackling and keep him in front of you.
Yeah, J-Mac got up a little slow that time. He was injured last week.
Yeah, and he's been a workhorse for him here tonight so far, and we've done a very good job containing him.
Yeah. .46 seconds to go here in the first half. I don't know about you, Mark. I will be happy to get inside and warm up there now.
Yeah, I sure will. It's
a little colder here in the last.
As the night goes on, and it's starting to get a little breeze, and I can't stand that wind.
Yeah, well.
I was taking a look there at the scoreboard, and nothing's really changed. Most of them have gone to the half. So see if this Huskies can hold on to a 34-7 lead here and take it into the half with 46 seconds left, and Starmount driving.
Yeah, they really want to keep Starmount out, especially since Starmount gets the kick to start the second half.
Yeah, I mean, we've been here before.
Oh, absolutely. Seems like a lot.
Yeah, I mean, and then, of course, we've talked about it. We've sort of, I won't say let up. I don't think we'll let up, but we've not put 4 good quarters together in the last couple of games, and we've really not played as well in the second half.
We've really become a first quarter team for whatever reason.
Yes, we sure have.
Huskies bring pressure up the middle.
63-30.
And it's almost picked off, and then it is completed. There's a flag down. I think everybody in secondary touched that.
Yeah, I mean, us and them. So going to be interesting to see what the flag is right here.
14-yard line.
I don't know. That's a tough one there. Maybe we got there a little early, but we'll see. Yep, there it looks like Starmount's pointing against us. So they're going 36 seconds here. Of course, they have no timeouts left. They're going to get a first down here. They're still talking about it. That goes back to the line of scrimmage. I guess it's loose ball play.
They can decline and take that 20-yard gain. It was complete.
Okay. Yeah, the ball was completed.
Yeah, okay,
so
yeah, he can decline the penalty and take the play right there.
They were in a conference about it.
Yeah.
I think they were trying to figure out was it a catch or not.
Yeah, maybe so.
And Hampton's wanting to hold. Hold against the Huskies.
Defensive holding the penalty.
So he's going to decline that. Yeah, we will wind the clock. So that's a good deal there with the completed pass.
Of course, they're up to the line pretty much ready to go. So
holding penalty against the defense.
Yeah, and I mean, you're going to decline that penalty. He's going to end up with the ball about 10 yards farther than if they would have went back and marked it off. Big thing is here, let's get them chains set and get this clock going. Huskies need to bow up right here.
We first and 10 from the Husky 14-yard line. 36.6 seconds to go in the half.
Run it.
Clock didn't run. And throw across the middle. It's picked off.
Go, boy.
That is Bo Krause. He is down the sideline. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds at about the 40-some yard line.
Two big turnovers by Starmount here. Another great play by Bowen Krause. I don't know if the quarterback and receiver wasn't on the same page or not right there, but it looked like he just threw it right to Krause. Nice job by Krause. And getting it out of the hole here, 26 seconds, 2 timeouts.
They're going to take the shot.
They at least going to hand it once to Bowen, and if he was to get something here, and like you say, you don't know. They may take a shot, but you would think that Starmount's going to sort of do what we were doing, back up and just keep people in front and try to make a tackle.
1st and 10 from the 36. Cox looks to throw on 1st down. Steps up through the pocket. Going to take off, just going to get out of bounds. Good heads up play, Poe getting out of bounds. Clock don't stop, though, for like 3 seconds.
Yeah, so he's waiting on that official to stop it over there, I guess. But he picked up a couple right there, so 17. He did get the clock stopped. And nice job, like you said, don't force nothing down the field. Hold on to the ball and go take a. If you don't do anything here, take you a good lead into the half.
Cox looks to throw, gets it out quick to Poe. He makes a couple guys miss. He's crossed the 50, still on his feet. And Husky's going to call a timeout.
Yeah, they're going to take a timeout right here. Nice play out there. Good quick pass to Poe. Got a couple of good blocks, and he's just a hard man to bring down to. Got a few on his own there. But like you say, Ashe's going to take a timeout here with 9 seconds left. And they're going to have 1 remaining. So, and I tell you what, Dawson Cox.
He's got it on.
He could probably get it to the end zone from right here.
This is about the spot on the field where he dropped that one on the sideline to Poe.
Yeah, it sure is, and we'd like to see that again right here, but you would think...
You'd think they'd be backed up.
Yeah, maybe even on the goal line.
Yeah. Huskies lead 34-7 with 9 seconds to go here in the first half. They do have the ball on the Ram 47-yard line.
Of course, you got Poe over there, and they're in the same defense. They are cheating that safety over there. You could possibly, now they're backing up a little bit out of there. So
4 wide receivers for the Huskies. He looks to throw. He's got pressure. Ducks the pressure, gets it on Poe on the shallow, and nice open field tackle by J-Mac.
I think he's going to call one more timeout right here. Got a second left. So I'd say this one, you're just pretty much going to run a few to the end zone and throw it. You might throw it. I mean, anytime with Poe, you might throw it to him short. He can make a play. So,
or you might get a pass interference.
You might bring out the daggone screen pass here again, too.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a lot of options.
So with 1 second to go here in the first half, Huskies leading 34-7. They do have the ball up to the Ram 39-yard line.
6587. Again, winning split pot ticket number is 696587. If you'll bring your ticket to the press box to receive your prize.
Here we go. 1 second to go in the first half. Huskies have the ball on the 39-yard line. They have the lead 39-7. 4 receivers. Poe, the lone receiver, to the top of the field. 3 bunch receivers to this side.
On the Ram 39-yard line. 1 second remaining until halftime.
Because it looks like they're cheating 3 over to Poe's side now.
And they're going to back out of their pressure. And now we got a flag on that side.
Snap.
Defense. He's pointing that way.
So technically, shouldn't they still be 1 second on the clock?
Yeah.
Well, it's false start.
Well, that's a dead ball play. So
5-yard penalty.
Still got one more play.
7 Ashe.
I mean,
They'll probably just leave it on 0 and give them one play.
Leave it on 0 and give them 1 play. Like I say, you just got to be smart right here. You don't want to give them anything right here. You just got to be smart.
3 receivers to the top of the field. Jacob Miller, the lone receiver, to the bottom.
Back down.
And they get to Poe on the screen. Good block on that side. Poe breaks through. He's up to the 20, and he's still on his feet.
Brought down by Ram players.
And it looks like that's going to do
That
it.
brings us to halftime.
So at the end of the first half, Huskies lead 34-7. We'll be back to the second half. The Sky Zone HD Game of the Week.
Ashe County Ford in downtown West Jefferson wants to be your first and only choice for all your automotive needs. They offer a lifetime warranty on most of the vehicles they sell. They offer the best prices on new Fords and pre-owned vehicles, service, parts, or body shop repairs. And locally owned and operated with the friendliest and best staff, they are your answer for anything automotive you need. The High Country's Ford dealer since 1919. Ashe County Ford. You make the drive, we'll make the deal.
When it comes to insuring your home, business, automobiles, and property, you want an agency you can depend on. Miller Insurance has been serving this region for more than 60 years and are proud to now represent Everett Cash Mutual, which specializes in insuring farm property, equipment, livestock, and more. Before you renew your insurance policies, give us a call at 336-246-7151 or come see us in downtown West Jefferson. Miller Insurance is proud to be your hometown insurance agency that supports our hometown teams.
Welcome back to the Sky Zone HD Game of the Week. We're here at Starmount High School where the Huskies lead the Rams 34-7. I'm Dusty Farmer. As always, is Mark Hudler. And Mark, pretty good half for the first half for the Huskies.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, and like we said earlier, we've got used to this good half of football. Got another half to go, and I just noticed there as the Huskies were getting ready to run on the team, their little 1, 2, 3 chant. Now, I don't know that I've ever heard them say this was finish.
No, yeah.
So, and that's what they need to do.
Yeah.
They need to finish this football game. And, of course, we check the score. We think the score in Elkin is, or wherever they're playing, is 7-7 now. But that don't matter. We got to take care of what we need to take care of.
A few halftime stats. The Huskies had 175 yards passing through the air and 115 yards rushing on the ground. Leading tacklers was Gabe Bear with 6, Ryan Levins with 5, and Drake Elliott with 4. And that's just kind of what we come to expect.
Yeah, and then, of course, it is kind of what we come to expect. And, of course, we had a couple of big turnovers there. Of course, Austin Poe with the pick 6, and then was it Miller down here at the end of that? No, Bowen Krause down here to the end of the half to intercept one in the end zone. So defense has played much better, but we're going to use the word we just heard them say. They just need to finish the football game.
Poe set to kick it off here as we get things started in the second half.
Austin Poe set to kick off the Ashe.
And it's a squib kick. And it comes up to 30-yard line across to the 35. He's going to be tackled at the 55-yard line, looks like by Brenniger.
Yeah, so they're going to, of course, start with pretty decent field position here. And, the last couple of drives they moved the ball, and Ashe has come up with a turnover and just sort of bowed their neck. So, and like we said, just don't give up the big plays.
36-yard line.
And, because you got a pretty nice working margin here, and you just need to, nothing else, you're going to make them run some clock when they go down the field.
Of course, we talked at halftime. We like to see it get to a running clock so we can get into some heat.
Yeah, it is a little bit of heat. I don't really expect that. I think Starmount will come out here ready to go, but looks like we
run on first down. And we talked about a little about it at halftime. They didn't run the ball at all in the second quarter.
No, they sure didn't. I mean, it's definitely not something I'm used to is this team, but they're doing a nice job with what they do here. It's just two turnovers have really hurt them, and then Ashe getting a couple of defensive stops too.
It's nice to see J.J. Manning back on the field for the Huskies.
Yeah, they said there, we did check on him, said he had a little bit of a stinger there in the first half.
2nd and 9. Ball on the 36-yard line of the Rams. And the handoff once again. The Huskies are going to tackle me in the backfield.
Okay, these first two plays here, this defensive line has come out and both got penetration. And then look here, Blevins, the sophomore again, which come in here. He made some nice plays in the first half, and here with a very nice play.
3rd and 11 Rams.
3rd and 11 now for the Rams.
35-yard line.
And you think most likely definitely a passing situation down for them.
Yeah, and I mean, they're very capable too. So it ain't like, in the past where if you got them in 3rd and 11, you was like, okay, you got them. But no, they're very capable of passing the football here and getting the first down.
Looked to throw on 3rd down and nowhere to really go with the football, and it falls incomplete.
Yeah, and he had a lot of time to begin with it, but I watching number 3 there, the one he was looking for, ran a very long route, and the Huskies finally got there.
Had 3 guys on him.
Yeah, finally got there at the end of it and really made him throw it off his back foot and throw it short.
Turning punt formation.
Huskies going to force a punt, 4th and 11. Austin Poe and Bowen Krause back for the Huskies.
So far, the defense come out here and done what they needed to do.
They almost get to that punt. And they're going to let it roll to about the 27-yard line.
Got a flag right here. I don't know, Mr. Elliott and 50 out here, but we do have a flag. I don't know what happened. Elliott may be guilty because he's getting off the field pretty quick here, but I don't know. See what they come up with.
Which is a little uncharacteristic of Drake. He really don't ever say much.
No, he don't. Look like I caught the tail end of it, a little pushing and shoving there. So, but the official has thrown a flag.
Flag resting at the Ram head.
That's one way to describe where the flag's at. It is resting at the Ram head. Personal foul against the Huskies. Personal foul against the Rams. Those are going to offset.
Yeah, just
everybody is going to pick their toys up and come back to the house.
Yeah, a little bit of just probably nothing really.
Probably just a little jawing. Just kids being kids.
Yeah, kids being kids, a little shoving there at the end. But you do have to keep your cool here. So let's see what the Huskies can do here in the second half on their opening drive. Like we said,
1st and 10 Ashe.
they need to keep putting points on the board
line.
and play a complete game.
4 receivers for the Huskies, 3 at the top of the field, 1 to the bottom. And handoff is to Krause on 1st down, and he just fights for extra yardage.
He sure does. I mean, and Coach Hampton, I think it was at one of the Pee Wee games, and he said it to both of us. One thing about Bowen is he does not ever take a real hard shot.
No.
He just seems to deflect them or whatever, but that's a nice little 4-yard pickup right there.
2nd down for the Huskies, 2 receivers each side. The Rams are going to bring some pressure. They're going to back out of it. Cox looks to throw on 2nd down. He's got pressure off the end. He's got Krause out of the backfield. Nice throw. Krause breaks another tackle. Tries to get outside, and he's still on his feet. And he took a shot that time, Mark.
Yeah, but I mean, still, he's sort of falling back when he hit him. But that was like watching a pinball there. But
did it get your blood pressure up a little bit?
Yeah, boy, nice run right there. And like you say, at the end of it, he's just pinballing off of everybody. But just a heck of another run there by Mr. Krause.
And a good throw by Cox. He had to sidearm it, took a shot.
Flicked his wrist and threw it out there. But we've talked all year about this kid. He's got a very strong arm, and he's starting to learn the daggone position now, and that's scary.
1st and 10 from the 47. Handoff to Krause once again. He finds a little seam, cuts back, still on his feet, and he's going to be close to another 1st down. He likes to get to that sideline.
Yeah, he does. He likes to get out there to the sidelines, and I tell you, they just barely tripped him up right there. And anyway, one thing you might see here too, which it does look like, of course, and with the success you're having, Huskies may try to run this thing a little more than per se normal, and they're not going to. Definitely not throw the ball no more tonight, but
I'll be honest, if they want to shorten this game a little bit, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I am too, absolutely.
.8:45 and counting here in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 1, ball on the Ram 45-yard line. Cox takes the snap, looks to throw. Throws it to Ballard, and he's got a 1st down. A good pickup.
Yeah, nice job there. Of course, Poe sort of cleared the area over there, and then Ballard, very nice throw to the outside. Ballard catches it, and of course takes it there for 10 or 12 yards and gets a Husky 1st down.
1st and 10, ball on the Ram 35-yard line. 2-back set now for the Huskies. Cox hands off to Ron Blevins. He's going to rumble ahead. That's a change of pace back right there.
Yeah, I mean, he's more of a power back, but he's got some speed. And, Krause has done a lot of work, so bring some fresh legs in here and let's see what happens. Actually, I'm sitting here looking. Krause didn't go off the field. He just split it out wide right there. But nice job by the offensive line. And of course, Ryan Blevins, a very good running back.
Bring up 1st and 10, ball on the 23-yard line. Allegheny, one quick update on the score. Allegheny leads Elkin 13-7 in the fourth quarter. Go Trojans.
Absolutely.
Cox looks to throw on 1st down. He's got pressure and gets it completed off of a Ram defender to Austin Poe. And he battles down to about the 3-yard line. When things are going your way, things are going your way.
Things are definitely going your way because, I don't know how that ball wasn't picked off, but he didn't get it. And if it's going to tip off to somebody, you just seen it tip off to Austin Poe, and Poe catches it off the deflection and does a good job getting it down on to the 6-yard line. So it looks like the Huskies here trying to tack some more points on.
1st and goal from the 6, 2-back set once again for the Huskies. And off is to Krause on 1st and goal, and he's going to gain a couple yards.
Yeah, pretty good call there. I expect maybe you do that again here, but of course, like you say, the big thing using that clock, you need to come away with some points right here.
Jake Gross in on the tackle as well. 2nd goal.
6:50 to go here in the third. Huskies taking the time, letting this play clock run down. 2-back set still for the Huskies. And off to Krause on 2nd down, and he is going to walk in untouched in for a Husky touchdown.
Yeah, just another little good zone read play, and that offensive line done a well of a job opening up a crease, and he runs it in there, and I think they're going to kick it here, so they are going to let Poe. And, I think this is a situation. No, they're going to bring You think they're
going to bring Peterson back on?
Yeah, they're going to bring Andrew back on here,
Yep, 40-7.
And I know one of the reasons, because I think in one of the games the coaches got a little mad at him going for 2 there at the end. But, and Peterson can kick the football.
And that one, I think, was blocked. I think they deflected that one.
Yeah, so the extra point was no good right there.
We'll take a look at this Bowen Krause run on our Greens Excavating instant replay.
Okay, your Ashe County Ford drive summary. The Huskies go 62 yards. It took 3 minutes and 55 seconds. 8 plays, and it ended with a 5-yard touchdown run by Bowen Krause. The extra point was no good. So with 6:26 left in the third quarter, that brings your score. Your Ashe County Huskies 40, Starmount Rams 7.
And we'll take a look at some other area scores. Wilkes Central is tied with East Wilkes 19-19. East Surrey is all over Mount Airy 35-7.
Sandwiches, nachos, hot chocolate and coffee in the concession stand.
Mitchell is all over Avery 51-6.
Wayne Colin was
and
the Rams.
East Wilkes is leading Wilkes Central 25-19. Poe kicks it toward the sideline and takes a Husky roll. It's going to hit a Starmount defender and go out of bounds.
Yeah, and he touched it, so it won't be a flag right there. So they'll get the ball right there. Not real good field position, but again, the Husky defense has played a heck of a ball game here tonight so far. And good, comfortable lead right here with 6:24 left. Of course, everybody, got our eyes on the Elkin game and Allegheny. Of course, we know what happens if
we win, Allegheny wins. We're outright
conference champs for 2 years in a row. Of course, we're at least going to, unless something drastic happens here, it's not over yet, but it looks like we're at least going to be co-champs again.
Rams take it, throw it to the back out of the backfield. He's got blockers in front of him. Good job by Looks like
Zern's pass
Gabe
complete.
Bear coming up.
Gabe Bear. Yeah, nice job, like you say. They had some good blocking out in front. Drake Elliott really done a good job getting off his block and getting in there, and had a little help from Current and also Blevins. And I've noticed one thing, and I don't know if it's by design, but this referee is cold because he's running the clock.
Yeah. I think everybody here is cold.
Blitz.
Blevins comes on the blitz, and they get it on the stick route, and Austin Poe comes up and makes the tackle.
Yeah, he's seen the blitz coming there, and they pretty much threw it where the blitz come from. So nice job by the quarterback there, and a nice pickup. But they're still going to be it's going to be third and about 4, second and 4, I guess. So see if the Huskies can get another stop here.
Second
and 3 ball on the Ram 29.
From their own
36-yard line. That scoreboard is not correct. Going to motion J-Mac across. Look to throw on second and short. Get out to J-Mac, and it falls incomplete.
Yeah,
that's I don't know about that.
Yeah, I think these guys are watching too much Saturday and Sunday football. I mean, I guess maybe a little late there, but he didn't know if he was going to catch it or not. But anyway, it looks like it's going to be a penalty here against Ashe County.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to talk about it, at least, nothing else.
Yeah, they're going to talk about it here. So it'd be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah, there's going to be a personal foul against the Huskies.
Personal foul indicated against the Huskies.
I bet Coach Ames is going to be in his ear. What do you think?
Yeah, that's not, and I don't think it was not too bad. But, yeah, we just don't need penalties like that and give them any momentum or anything. But anyway, it happens, and I don't think it, I don't know how he thought he could tell if he caught that ball or not.
And he didn't even really, he didn't even knock the guy down.
No,
he barely hit him.
And it wasn't like he
wasn't
done
helmet
it
to helmet,
real
wasn't
late or anything neither.
So that's going to move the ball up almost to midfield. It will move it to past midfield, actually, to the Husky 49-yard line. Throw it to the back out of the backfield once again.
Oh, man.
And Huskies come up and make a tackle.
Who come up and made that tackle? That's Drake Elliott. I mean, he come up, I guess, trying to make up there. I will mention this. Current done a good job of keeping his outside leverage and cutting and making him turn back into Elliott there. So good team defense right there.
From the Husky 46-yard line.
2nd and 7 now for the Rams. .4:35 to go in the third quarter. Huskies lead 40-7. Yeah, looks like they're going to throw across the middle. They knocked the official down, and now the Rams had the sideline.
Yeah, actually, I think Blevins, or excuse me, Gabe Bear was supposed to have him, and he ran into the official and knocked him down. But
yeah, good block by the official.
Yeah, good block by the official, but good job.
That ever happened to you, Mark?
Getting the first down. Yeah.
Did it?
Oh, yeah. Now, I wasn't never in there much, but I got run over on the sidelines.
So it'll be 1st and 10 on Husky 21-yard line.
We did one year down here when I was calling, and of course, Ashe County people know this. The head coach of the basketball team, Nathan Calvert, he got wiped out down here one night.
Look to throw on 1st down. Throws it across the middle of the field. It falls incomplete.
Yeah, only thing that does there is stop the clock's the only thing. But good job. Going to bring up 2nd and 10, and they just need to look to hold them out.
2nd and 10 Rams.
Huskies got a big turnover the last time the Rams were down on this end of the field.
Sure did. Like I say, we don't know if the quarterback and receiver were not on the right page, but Kraus come up with a huge interception down here right before the half.
Second and 10, ball on the 21-yard line. Huskies lead 40-7. Four wide receivers for the Rams. Going toward the corner, and Jacob Miller just had that one go through his hand.
I tell you what, he broke on it and everything. Now, I don't guess we
can't say that's why he plays defense, because he plays offense.
He catches them on offense, but he missed a chance at another interception here. And one thing that, of course, the Ashe coaches were talking about, that this quarterback does turn the ball over a little bit, and he has tonight.
Yeah. And Mark, this is our 4th year doing this. We've probably seen more interceptions this year than we've seen all the years combined.
And you're talking about our defense. Yes, definitely.
Defense,
We've really, and I think that was one of the keys when we had the 4-game winning streak also, or 5, is the defense was really forcing turnovers this year.
3:42 to go in the 3rd quarter, and the Rams are going to use a timeout.
Yeah, it looks like they were trying to get it in right before the play clock ran out.
We'll see if we can check some scores on your Miller Insurance scoreboard. See if we can get an update on that Allegheny score. East Wilkes now leads Wilkes Central 25-19. It is now 13-13 at Allegheny in the 4th quarter. North Wilkes is all over West Wilkes right now, 42-16. Mitchell's up on Avery still, 51-6. And Mark, I'm guessing Watauga must be off tonight.
Yeah, Watauga is off tonight. Yeah, they clinched their deal last weekend. I guess they're just resting or whatever this week and going to get ready for the playoffs, of course, because they're probably going to end up with the number 1 seed again out of the West. Yeah, and I mean, for high school coaches around the state and everything, tomorrow will be a big day. Everybody will be checking the websites and stuff for the teams that are in the playoffs to see where they are going to play.
And one thing we don't have this year that we had last year we had all those hurricanes on the East Coast, and we had that bye week.
Yeah.
But this year we won't have that.
You're going to go straight into it. So, the Huskies had their bye early in the season.
Look to throw on 3rd down. Going toward the corner, and Austin Poe with a one-handed interception. He is at the 10, the 20, the 30, 40. He's got one guy to beat. He cuts it back across field. He may go untouched, no flags. He falls down at the 1. What a catch. We got an injured Husky down here.
Yeah, didn't get to really see who that was. Of course, he intercepted that ball about 1 yard in the end zone there, and he takes it back to the 3-yard line. Great job there. Another big mistake by this defense, and it does look like that might be Jacob Miller down on the field. I can't really tell for sure, but we hate to see anything like that happen.
He's up on his feet.
That's Drake Elliott. He's a tough little kid, and I guarantee you.
It's like he rolled his ankle or something.
Yeah, he was giving Coach Hampton something there. And, of course, Adam there, the trainer. But he's limping off. But if there's any way possible, he'll be back. But, you may not. I mean, you probably might not want to bring him back in this game if it's bothering him.
Yeah, if you score here and you go up 47-7, I mean, if it's no need to risk it.
Because he's too big a clog, and he's going right over to the trainer.
So with 3 minutes and 18 seconds, Huskies have it on the 5-yard line. I thought Poe was going to take that one all the way back.
I did too. When he got past this little group right here, right in front of us here, when he come by the 40, I thought he's gone. But give Starmount a lot of credit. They didn't give up on the play. They didn't hang their heads, and they kept trying to get down the field and make a tackle.
And let's talk about that catch for a second.
Yeah, one-handed, just jumped up and caught it and really took off.
What do you think it's like to be that athletic, Mark?
I have no idea. He caught it on 1 yard deep.
And handoff to Krause on 1st down. 1st and goal from the 5. And the whistle blows. He's going to gain a couple yards.
The interior line of the Rams.
Yeah, and like I say, there, of course, 3:06 left in the 3rd quarter. The Ashe County Huskies are up 40-7, and they're looking for more.
2:56 and counting now. 2nd and goal from the 3.
like Poe may be going out for a rest.
He's probably a little tired.
I'd say he's played a well of a game tonight, like a lot of them have. I expect Blevins to get it right here. No, Blevins going to lead block, but I tell you, the Rams were ready for that one.
It looks like Pope's getting stretched out on the sideline. Probably got a cramp.
Yeah, you know, this cold weather and stuff, too, you got to worry about, you know, maybe pulling something in.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Poe missed a couple games this year with a hamstring injury.
Yeah.
So,
The play will bring up 3rd and goal.
don't, you know,
Huskies
with
to
the game you really feel like you got in control, you definitely want to come out of here injury-free.
Absolutely, especially when you go straight into the playoffs next week.
Yeah, you don't get no time to rest it.
2 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. 3rd and goal from the 3. Hand off to Blevins, and he's going to run in for a Husky touchdown.
And you know, that's a good play call. You sort of give the little fake there to Krause, expecting him to get it in that Ashe County line again, open a huge hole, and Blevins just walks in untouched.
Huskies now lead 46-7.
We're going to kick it. No, we're going to go for 2.
We're going to go for 2. I guess he gave him one more chance.
Yeah, he, like we said, we've actually had some pretty good fun with Coach Hampton on some of the kicking games.
Cox looks to throw, and now he's just going to take off. Now he throws it and it is incomplete, or intercepted, excuse me. And so the Huskies lead 46-7 with 1:52 to go.
1 minute 52 seconds remaining.
Trying to get to that running clock, just not quite there. We'll take another look at the Ryan Blevins touchdown run on our Greens Excavating instant replay.
Okay, your Ashe County drive summary. Huskers go 5 yards. It took them 1 minute, 16 seconds, 3 plays. It ended with a 3-yard touchdown run by Ryan Blevins. The extra point was no good. So with 1:52 left in the third quarter, that brings your score. Your Ashe County Huskies 46, Starmount Rams 7.
So we'll see if we can get some, updated scores. It's cold, Mark. Nothing really wants to work out here, doesn't it?
Poe set to kick off for the Huskies.
Elkin now leads 19-13 in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and you can go ahead there with it.
Wilkes Central leads East Wilkes 27-25. Ashe County leads here. North Wilkes is up 42-16. And Avery is losing to Mitchell 51-6 on your Miller Insurance scoreboard. Austin Poe set to kick off for the Huskies once again. And kicks it up to about the 15-yard line across the 20. And tries to bounce it outside. The Huskies are right there at about the 40-yard line.
Yeah, good coverage once again. Of course, decent field position, but the way this Husky team's been covering a few kicks the last couple of weeks, if they don't, all the way into the house, it's a good job there. And so we're still here in the third quarter. Of course, it has gotten colder, as you said, as the night's worn on, but the Huskies are leading comfortably here 46-7 with 1:45 left in the third.
Ball on the Ram 39-yard line. Rams handed off on first down. Good run on first down.
Well over it, got the middle.
Yeah, and I've just been noticing here lately that you get really the Huskies coaching voices are carrying pretty good.
They carry pretty well.
Yeah, and I mean, it's like they know what play's coming.
That's one thing we talked about a few weeks ago. The preparation they do in film, I feel like they know what's coming a lot of the time.
Yeah, they do. And I mean, a lot of times a lot of people don't see, but you're talking about a staff. And I mean, every staff does this, and they get there, 7 o'clock on a Saturday morning and don't leave till 2 or 3. So that's pretty good dedication there.
Handoff once again, and Huskies defensive line steps up. Looks like Gabe Baer gets up from the pile, along with Ryan Blevins.
Number 56, Colby Baldwin.
I tell you what, 46-7 here, and that coaching staff still working hard over there.
I think this, if this game does, if we open up a little bit more, one good thing we do have this week is all those players up from JV that we probably wouldn't have had.
Yeah, and they've got some playing time here tonight. And, probably in the fourth quarter you might see a little more.
Hand off to J-Mac on third down. He has the first down. And up to about the 40-yard line.
I tell you, this guy is definitely as good as advertised there. He come real close to breaking one there, but again,
he just hasn't had the space to operate.
Yeah, we've kept him in tow pretty good, but you can tell he's a pretty daggone good football player.
Starmount from the Husky 41-yard line.
Looks like that might be the last play here of the third quarter. And that will do it for the third quarter here at Starmount High School. Huskies lead 46-7. We're back with the fourth quarter of the Sky Zone HD Game of the Week.
Ashe County Ford in downtown West Jefferson wants to be your first and only choice for all your automotive needs. They offer a lifetime warranty on most of the vehicles they sell. They offer the best prices on new Fords and pre-owned vehicles, service, parts, or body shop repairs. And locally owned and operated with the friendliest and best staff, they are your answer for anything automotive you need. The High Country's Ford dealer since 1919. Ashe County Ford. You make the drive, we'll make the deal.
When it comes to insuring your home, business, automobiles, and property, you want an agency you can depend on. Miller Insurance has been serving this region for more than 60 years and are proud to now represent Everett Cash Mutual, which specializes in insuring farm property, equipment, livestock, and more. Before you renew your insurance policies, give us a call at 336-246-7151 or come see us in downtown West Jefferson. Miller Insurance is proud to be your hometown insurance agency that supports our hometown teams.
Welcome back to the Sky Zone HD Game of the Week as we start the fourth quarter. Huskies lead 46-7. Rams have it 1st and 10 on the Husky 41-yard line. Looked at the throw on first down, and nice job by Jacob Miller coming up making that tackle.
Yeah, and it's like in the first half we're backing off and just playing coverage, and like we talked about in the pregame, they need to tackle well, and that's just an excellent tackle by Jacob Miller right there. And overall, the Huskies have done a tremendous job, or a much better job tackling tonight and getting people to the ground.
Mark, as much as we hate to say it, it is a final from Allegheny. Elkin beats Allegheny 19-13.
Yeah, so, I mean, as long as nothing crazy here happens in the next 11 minutes, the Huskies are going to share the conference title. I'm going to say this, North Carolina does not break a tie, and in no disrespect whatsoever to Elkin, because that is
nice play on second down.
But you've heard me say this many times, we beat them.
Yeah, we should be the outright team.
The records, are the same in the conference, but if we did beat them head-to-head. But anyway, it does look like that we're going to share the title with Elkin.
Is that a North Carolina thing or is that a Mountain Valley thing?
That's a North Carolina thing. I have asked Mark Payne that too many times, and I've given him that same little sad spiel that I just give everybody else. But anyway, tremendous season, for these Huskies. Of course, we talked about it early in the year, losing a bunch of seniors. And this bunch here grew up, and we knew they was talented with this big junior class. And I tell you what, these 3 or 4 seniors on this team has really still led this team and had a heck of a year.
J.J. Manning with a big tackle on second down, 2nd and goal from the 3, and he tackled him in the backfield. It's going to back him up to the 10-yard line.
So they're still, playing hard, trying to hold them out here. They don't want to give up no more points.
8-yard loss on the play will bring up 2nd goal Rams from
Second
the 11-yard
goal from the
line.
11. Look to throw, trying to get it on the out, and it is complete.
I tell you, he has had some heck-acious tackles over there again, Jacob Miller. We're just coming up in just solid form tackling right there. Nice job.
6-yard gain.
Going to bring up 3rd and goal from the 5-yard line.
And, they're fighting hard to keep them out of here. Like I say, it's just a pride thing now. And, how long has it been? we beat Starmount 2 years in a row also.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, so, and normally we don't play very good down here, but we got off to a good start with a good kickoff return, and we played very well tonight.
Yeah, we've kind of had the momentum from the start. Play clock down to 5. He get it off. He's going to roll to his left. Throw back across his body, and nice catch.
I tell you what, that is a great catch right there by number 3 there, that young man. That's a pretty good throw, but he really helped.
J-Mac with a heck of a catch.
Yeah, he really helped his quarterback out there. Just a nice job right there.
We'll see Cheeto come on for the PAT.
Okay.
And PAT is up and good.
Denver Stokes.
Didn't kick that one quite as far.
Yeah, still a good solid kick there by him.
Kick
So,
through the upright.
of course, 8-0 or 9:08 left here in the fourth quarter. It's now
9:08 remaining in the
Ashe
ball game.
County
Rams
46
14,
and Rams 14.
46.
Mark, while we got a minute, we're out in the cold. We're not used to this. No. But hats off to our camera crew. They stand out here week in, week out. Whitney Green, Craig Poe, they are out here in the elements all the time. We're not used to it. We're freezing to death.
They're sort of making fun of it.
They are. I mean,
think they like us out here in the cold. And
they did not seem to mind at all that we were out in the cold.
No, I don't like it at all. I just assume them being the cold and me being the warm.
Yeah.
But
maybe we're a little spoiled.
we are, I guess.
Cheeto and Harris.
So now, of course, Hudson's going to get it back. I look for him to really, try to run the football and get the time off his clock, keep everybody healthy, get ready for the playoffs next weekend.
Cheeto with a squib kick. I just like saying his name, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Poe picks it up. He's at the 30. He's going to be taken down right there.
Yeah, nice coverage right there by him. So we're going to start the ball at the 30th. Let's see. And we hate to say it, we ain't got a whole lot of backups.
No, we got a few more this week than normal.
Yeah, a few more this week than normal, but I would think they're probably going to try to get some more time off this clock, and then you may get to see Mr. Thompson and some of them come out.
First and 10 Ashe.
I think Elkin's the last time we seen Thompson.
Yeah, right at the end of the game, we did get to see Thompson. Or maybe Allegheny.
Yeah, maybe it was Allegheny. Handoff on first down. Rams defense stands tall.
Yeah, he might have got back to the line of scrimmage right there. And, again, I've said this all year. When he got that ball in the middle, especially seems like more late in the game, he really puts two hands on that football and takes care of it. Of course, we've talked, a whole lot the last couple of weeks. We've not played a complete game. It does look like these guys are going to play a complete game tonight, and that's good to see, especially getting ready to go into the playoffs.
Yeah, you want to finish on a high note. You never want to back into the playoffs.
No, you sure don't. And I mean, hey, you're looking at conference champs too.
Cox looks to throw. He's got a man that he's going to get back to Poe, and he's going to catch it at the 40-yard line.
Going to be enough for the first down there, so we're going to get, run that clock. Looks like they are stopping it. I expect this guy to get it rolling. Yeah, he's getting it.
He's cold too.
Pretty quick. Yeah, and I mean, it's
46-14, fourth
pretty
quarter.
smart deal.
Two-back set now for the Huskies. Hand off to Krause on first down. He breaks out to the outside. He's across the 50, across the 49 to the 40, cuts it back. Good job by Krause staying in bounds, keeping that clock running.
He did. He stopped. Of course, he's going to try to make a move to the inside. Good job by Starmount there, catching up from behind, getting him from behind. But another first down and a good hard run by Krause right there.
First and 10 Ashe. Around 36-yard line.
Give it to the whole team for winning back-to-back championships. There you go. Let's do that.
Cox in the gun on 1st and 10 from the 36. Fakes the handoff to Kraus, gets it out to Miller, and it falls incomplete.
Yeah, just Miller's looking up a little right there. He took a pretty good shot right there. So
That hurts a lot more when it's cold.
oh gosh, yeah. And I sort of,
All hot food half price at the concession stand.
of course, and evidently, because I'm not doing my math that bad, it ain't 42 yet, so they're still running the clock here. And I mean, that's probably been agreed with by both coaches. The officials are not doing anything that they've not been told to do.
Still have hot chocolate and coffee at the concession stand as well.
Hand off to Kraus. And he's just going to pick up some positive yards and get down.
Yeah, just, it's going to bring up about 3rd and 8 or 9 here, and let's see what happens here. See if,
2-yard gap play.
I mean, it looks like he's going to bring in Blevins, go with 2 backs here, but that don't mean they might not throw it to try to get a first down. But I think they'll just hand it off one more time.
3rd and 8 from the 34. Just under 6 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Throw the screen out to Poe. And he has the first down, stays on his feet, breaks another tackle, and he's going to be tackled at about the 16-yard line.
Yeah, nice job. Just a little quick screen. Like you said, he got a good block initially and did just an excellent job breaking tackles there and getting on down the field. And so they're right here inside, 19-yard line or so. So we'll see what happens here.
16-yard line.
5:32 to go here in the 4th quarter. First and 10 from the 16. And off to Kraus once again. He finds a seam, cuts it back, stays on his feet, and he's up to about the 6-yard line.
Like I said, he's just a little pinball in there. I mean,
hard to find.
Yeah, that time. He's when he gets in there, he's hard to find. Somebody tried to arm tackle and sort of spun him around, and there you go. He's back up in there getting 5 or 6 more yards. I don't know what his total is, but he's had a heck of a night running the football tonight.
And receiving now, he's had a couple out of the backfield.
He sure has.
2-back set once again for the Huskies. Handoff is to Blevins, and he powers ahead. He's down to about, looks like they're going to mark him at the 2-yard line.
Yeah, and I tell you what, he should have been stopping the backfield right there, but he done a nice job, to pick up 2 yards, and like I say, he should have been stopping the backfield.
Second and goal, Ashe.
Second and goal from the 2-yard line now.
We could give players of the game to the coaching staff. Yeah.
Going to be under 4 minutes to go when we snap this football. Second and goal from the 2. Handoff is to Blevins, and he's going to be just short.
Just short of it. So it's going to bring down 3rd and maybe half a yard here. So, and of course, we're letting the play clock run down here.
3rd and goal.
3rd and goal from the 1.
From the 1-yard line.
.23 to go. Running that play clock down. Huskies lead 46-14. Trying to add to it. Handoff is to Kraus, and he is going to get in for another touchdown.
Yeah, he didn't need a half a yard there. Good hole, and he just sneaks it in there again. So Ashe County's going to tack on a few more here.
See Peterson come on for the PAs. Looks like they're going to kick it this time. Huskies now lead 52-14. snap, the kick is blocked once again. So we'll take another look at that Bowen Krause touchdown run on our Greens activating instant replay.
Ball game, Rams 14, Ashe 52.
Okay, your Ashe County Ford Drive summary. The Huskies go 70 yards in 10 plays. It took 6 minutes and 1 second and ended with a 1-yard touchdown run by Bowen Krause. The extra point kick was no good. So that brings your score with 3:03 left in the fourth quarter. Your Ashe County Huskies 52, Starmount 14.
So with just over 3 minutes to go, we're going to try to get out of here and get some heat.
Yeah.
Mark's getting a little cold as the night goes on.
I'll tell you what, the temperature has dropped since this thing started, and I got lots of clothes on, but one thing is the old saying goes, it's finally made it to my feet, and I can't stand for my feet to get caught. So, but
You
anyway,
got to lay that up, Mark.
I've got all I can about put on.
Austin Bowe set to kick off for the Huskies once again. You know, I really don't care what happens here. I just hope it's a 3-minute drive.
Yeah, just a good, quick 3-minute drive here. But again, this great job here by the Huskies tonight. You know, we talked about early in the game, they needed to play with a purpose.
They
Boy,
did.
They sure have. They played with a purpose.
Kick taken at about the 18-yard line across the 20 up to the 30 line to find a lane to run, and he's going to be up to close to the 40-yard line.
So like you say, got 2:56 here and counting, I guess. I'd say they'll get it started here pretty quick when they get the ball set. So Starmount's going to have the ball right here, and all the Huskies is looking really to do now is get 2 minutes and 56 seconds off the clock.
39-yard line.
Good to see Drake back in the game.
Yeah, and like I said, unless, you know, he'd probably had to have something broke for him not to come back out here. But he's had a heck of a senior year. He's had a heck of a daggone career.
He really
at
has,
Ashe County.
yeah. He's been playing since he was a sophomore.
Yeah, he sure has. He is limping a little bit.
Yeah, he is. And get it on the screen pass on first down, and he breaks a couple tackles and gets out of bounds.
Yeah, it looks like I can't tell who Gabe Barrett again. Of course, so Gabe and Ryan Blevins both, they play sideline to sideline from their linebacker position.
6-yard gain on the play. Second for Rams.
He's 2nd and 4 now for the Rams. Clock running 2:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. Pass completed on 2nd down. He's got the first down.
Yeah, good job there. Like you said, we got, of course, they're starting to clean what jerseys they can up right now. But the big thing, you know, and I don't understand. Yeah, I was getting ready to say they really stop it, but they got it right back running. 2 minutes left here, and it looks like Ashe County's going to come away with a good victory.
So, Mark, about the 2-minute marks, usually when we start talking about our Dr. Pepper player of the game, and when we talked about it a little bit, I like to say off air, but we really just moved the phone out of the way.
Yeah.
But we could give it to Austin Post had a great game. Dawson Cox had a great game. Bowen Krause. I mean, they've all played great.
A number of them. If you want to go defensive side, you can talk about either linebacker or Drake Elliott. So just a lot of people you could give it to.
But we talked about back-to-back conference champs. I think you give it to the whole team, the coaching staff, everybody who's contributed over the last 2 years. It's been a great run for Husky football. We were picked to finish 4th in the conference this year.
Oh, yeah, and I mean, that was basically, like we talked about earlier, they were looking at the graduation thing, and but we knew the junior class was very talented, and you can't say enough for just having 4 seniors. What the seniors have meant to this football team last year. Bowen Krause stepping in for Peterson's had a daggone tremendous year. And, I mean, you got to
to win the back-to-back conference championships and to have a 2,000-yard rusher standing on the sideline for the majority of the year.
He played in Allegheny. He only played 2 conference games this year, and he was a preseason pick to be the conference player of the year. So you got to really give your hats off. And you can't say enough about what the coaching staff does. Hampton and them, they really work hard at it. And, like you said, Dawson Cox stepping in junior year. And I mean, we've talked about it before. It's sort of got now at Ashe County High School, the
It's a
quarterback.
tradition, yeah.
Yeah, the quarterback position is it's quarterback friendly. I will say that, but it is.
If we was university, it'd be quarterback U.
Yeah, but it's definitely a pressure position at Ashe County High School.
So 21 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Huskies look like they're going to get out of here with a 52-14 victory. Mark, I know we'll both be glad to get to that truck, get it started, get it headed, pointed back up the mountain.
Yes, we sure will. But again, I would like to say congratulations to the Ashe County Huskies. Your 2019 MAC Conference champion, and we're going to go back to back. So just a great job by this Husky team.
So that'll do it here from Starmount High School. And as Mark said, congratulations once again to the Huskies for back-to-back conference champions in the Mountain Valley Athletic Conference. They're going to look it out of here tonight with a victory 52-14. For Mark Hudler, I'm Dusty Farmer. We'll see you next week from state playoffs on your Sky Zone HD Game of the Week.
Next Friday night.